All right, welcome back for January 6th with Dr. Pacoya McCall Robinson as we continue to review the Daily Stoic 366 meditations on wisdom, perseverance, and the art of living. So today we have where, who, what, and why. Basic elementary, people. Who, what, when, where, and why. That's the only thing we're missing is when. Okay? But we have where, who, what, and why. A person who doesn't know what the universe is doesn't know where they are. A person who doesn't know their purpose in life doesn't know who they are or what the universe is. A person who doesn't know any one of these things doesn't know why they are here. It keeps coming. It keeps coming. So, what to make of people who seek or avoid the praise of those who have no knowledge of where or who they are? Marcus Aurelius. All right, Stoics. Y'all deep? That's something deep. I like it. Just in case y'all missed this and want to hear it again, because if you're feeling anything about this like me, I'm like, I need to hear that again. So just because I need to hear it again, you guys get to hear it again also. Bear with me. A person who doesn't know what the universe is. You know there's a lot of non-believers out there, right? Okay. Doesn't know where they are. If you don't even know what the universe is, you don't even know where you are. This is going to stop a lot of arguments, people, if you just listen to this in yesterday's. Okay? A person who doesn't know their purpose in life doesn't know who they are or what the universe is. You don't even know what your purpose is. Some people are walking around here, and for all my people are like, I have no purpose. I do not know what my purpose is. We're going to help you find that out. You need to know that. Because if you don't know what your purpose is, how are you going to find out who you are? A person who doesn't know any one of these things doesn't know why they are here. So what to make of people who seek or avoid the praise of those who have no knowledge of where or who they are? So sometimes we can be out here chasing dreams, folks, chasing dreams, chasing likes, approvals. And how do we know who we're seeking this from or what we're chasing after or if it's even worth our time or if these people even know who they are and what the universe is? My goodness. Go ahead, Marcus. Go on, Marcus Aurelius. I wish I knew you. I want you to be my neighbor. Okay? The late comedian Mitch Hedberg had a funny story he told in his act. Sitting down for an on-air interview, a radio DJ asked him, "So who are you?" In that moment, he had to think, is this guy really deep? Or did I drive to the wrong station? That's what he said. Is this guy really deep or did I drive to the wrong station? How often are we asked a simple question like, who are you? Or what do you do? Or where are you from? Of course, we get asked this all the time. People are at the damn grocery store. Hey, how are you? You know, just fucking picking out some peas. Oh yeah, really? What do you do? What the fuck does my peas and how I pick cantaloupe have anything to do with what do I do? But that is obviously the first question that comes about. But is this an LA or California thing? Because certain places in other states, I don't get asked that question if I just run into people. But I kind of feel like it's an LA thing. Like, oh, so what do you do? And I'm like, well, today I grocery shop because it's Tuesday. Like, what do you mean? What do I do? Hike? Ride bikes? I don't know. I can think of all kind of other profane things to say just because I enjoy throwing people off. But that question really does come up in how we don't even think about it because I do it sometimes. Like, oh, well, sometimes I don't even care to ask people what do they do. So I try to stop conversations. So that's usually, I really avoid to try to ask any open-ended questions. Yeah, nice to see ya. Enjoy your day. That's how I like to try to do it. So I can run my errands, get my things done, and just get back home, right? Less is more for me. But anyway, so how often are we asked a simple question like, who are you? I am such and such. Or what do you do? Ride bikes. Where are you from? Well, what do you mean by that? Like America, California? Like, what are you asking me? Considering it a superficial question, if we even consider it at all, we don't bother with more than a superficial answer. Very true, because a lot of times we're self-absorbed and we really don't care. It's kind of like, hey, how you doing? Some people I notice when I say, hey, how are you today? They're like, hey, how are you? They don't even be like, oh, I'm fine, or I'm terrible, or sick as a dog, stay back. No one says anything. Usually it's just like, hi, how are you? Hi, how are you? It's like an echo, like, okay. But anyways, that's what we do. But gun to their head, most people couldn't give much in the way of a substantive answer. If someone says, hi, who are you? What would you say? I am Pakoya. Hi, nice to meet you. Depending on where we're at. If we're like in some psycho weird place, I'm going to be like, my name's Jessica. I don't know, right? But could you? So if I ask, hey, who are you? Like the comedian was asked in that moment, who are you? Like outside of these roles and these hats that we put on every day and these masks we wear to entertain the world or to navigate the world, should I say, the jobs we have to work, the social circles we have to be in. Who are we really? Right? But could you answer that question? I want you guys to think like, who am I? What do I do? Like, where am I from? Now I'm going to be like, the universe. All right. So have you taken time to get clarity? And remember, January is all about clarity. Have you taken time to get clarity about who you are and what you stand for? Where do you draw that line? Where are your limits, where your values and your goals are going hand in hand, and anything outside of that, we're able to say no, or that's not for me, or you know what, maybe I said yes once, but now that I think more about it, that's just not in alignment with who I am. Maybe it was in alignment with who I was, but in the new direction I'm going in, it's not where or who I want to be. So therefore, now I am making a difference. I am changing direction in the way that I do things. You're able to do that, especially once you're clear. Just like the other day, we talked about, you have to be clear about where you're going. You can't just say, hey Siri, take me anywhere. And if you tried that out, she's like, what are you talking about? I didn't catch that. Anywhere, just take me there. She just stopped answering me. She has no idea what I'm talking about. So, have you taken time to get clarity about who you are or what you stand for? Or are you too busy chasing unimportant things? Mimicking the wrong influences. And I would go so far as to bring this into today's time and say mimicking the wrong influencers. And following disappointing or unfulfilling non-existent paths. Remember the other day when we had to talk about being ruthless to what is it? Things that don't matter. Be ruthless to things that don't matter. Are we still out here chasing these things to where we don't even know who we are? That's it for today. Are we too busy chasing unimportant things, mimicking the wrong influences, and following disappointing or unfulfilling or non-existent paths? Get clear about your goals. Get clear about your values as we embark on this new year. And remember, there's never a time where you can't say, I begin today. It doesn't have to be the hype around the new year, new me. Every day, today is the new day for the new me. You don't have to wait another, 300 65 days or however many, 59 or something days to start working on where it is you want to be going, to get clear about your direction, to be intentional about your goals and your dreams, and ruling out all the things that no longer serve you. Once you're getting clear about those things, you're good to go. So, who, what, why, and where? Get to know yourself. Again, carries back to maybe like day 2. Self-knowledge. Knowledge is the freedom. So are you chasing some things that don't serve you, that aren't in alignment with your values, but it's what we may think and believe it is about someone else's values? Are we chasing their dreams, chasing their things that aren't in alignment for us? I don't know. But today could be the day to check in with yourself. So thank you again for joining. Looking forward to continuing to hear feedback and loving the follow along and the messages regarding that. I truly appreciate it. Keep emailing me or messaging me. However you do, I really, really appreciate all the feedback. Tag a friend, tell a friend, follow, subscribe, all the good things. And I'll see you guys back here tomorrow. Take care. Be happy. Enjoy.